Every single week, millions of people across the globe log onto the internet looking for a shortcut, a faster route to wealth, a quicker way to power. The modern world has romanticized the illusion of easy money, but the laws of nature and the streets are absolute. What comes fast departs with extreme violence. Welcome to a special Sunday Omnibus edition of Ching's Perspective. Today, we are stitching together a timeline that spans 4 years, a journey from a hidden weapon at a transport hub to an execution in broad daylight. We look at this case not to glorify the shadow world, but to extract the cold, hard data required for crime prevention and the safety of our own families. Sit back, clear your mind, and look closely at the anatomy of a falling star. The year was 2010. I was a rookie, navigating the chaotic crowds of a major transport terminal during my field training program. Amidst the sea of strangers, a familiar face stepped out of the shadows. It was my neighbor. He didn't approach me with aggression. Instead, with a quiet, unsettling calmness, he parted the front of his jacket. Tucked tightly into the waistband of his jeans was a heavy, unregistered revolver. The private security personnel stationed just meters away walked right past him, completely blind to the lethal steel resting in broad daylight. He told me he carried it because he was trapped. A brutal, generation-spanning family blood feud, a Rito, had marked him. He reminded me that I knew the history, that I knew the names of his enemies. In that split second, I chose the power of no reaction. I did not panic. I did not cause a scene in a crowded public hub. I observed. He believed that weapon was his shield against destiny. In truth, it was merely the first link in a chain that was already tightening around his neck. Months later, the trajectory altered drastically. During a coordinated checkpoint operation, the same man was intercepted. He had graduated from running from a family feud to running logistics for a heavily fortified drug district controlled by major syndicates. He was caught with a massive bulk of illegal narcotics. But when you operate in the shadows, the math inside the station changes. By the time the official paperwork was finalized at the city station, the massive quantity of confiscated contraband had somehow dwindled down to a fraction on the official ledger. Within weeks, his elusive boss signed the paperwork, the bail was posted, and he walked out of the iron gates a free man. An intelligence check into his background revealed a staggering transformation. He had no legitimate trade, he had no legal employment. Yet, at his partner's residence and his hometown, he was suddenly moving immense quantities of illicit substances every week. Vehicles were bought. Unexplainable assets were acquired. To his peers, he was a king who had outsmarted the system. But true discipline teaches us that when a syndicate bails you out, you don't own your life anymore. You are simply a liability on borrowed time. The year is 2014. 4 years since our first encounter. He was standing on the pavement of the exact same bus terminal where he had once proudly shown me his hidden revolver. But this time, his wealth, his luck, and his warnings ran out. A motorcycle pulled up. 2 riders in tandem. Multiple shots fired in broad daylight. He died exactly where his journey of illusion began. The investigation opened a floodgate of questions. Did he owe a catastrophic debt to the city's main drug lord? Was he eliminated by ruthless competitors during an era where illicit sales were so rampant that patrol cars couldn't even park near the distribution dens without impacting the weekly payouts to corrupt authorities? Or did the old ghosts of his family feud finally catch up to him in the chaos? Too many motives, too many suspects, and a community frozen in absolute silence.
If you made this far, comment the word "more" so I know who the real ones are.